We're honored to host this 53rd edition of the most important gathering of government officials from the U.S. northeastern state and Canada's eastern provinces, as well as the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. How do we succeed in time of limitation? This is the theme of this conference. And it is the theme that we cannot take lightly because it is the theme of limitation and constraint that we focus on what is truly fundamental. We look to the core, to the essences. True success is really a question of discipline, of commitment, not a question of excess. It's not a question of excess wealth. Commitment to fundamental values, to the values that make us good, to inclusion, to opportunities for all, to access, to participation at all times. When the pocket is full, and when it's not that plenty. And recently we were talking about Nelson Mandela. Some of you were with us. And I think this is the time to rethink what we are doing in our state or in our jurisdictions to end the new forms of apartheid. What we are doing in our jurisdiction to end the apartheid against immigrants. What we are doing to end the apartheid against Latinos. What we are doing to end the apartheid of those kids with special needs. What we are doing to end the apartheid to gay and lesbian people. What we are doing to end the apartheid in our homes when we make jokes about anyone because looks or act different. And we need to end the apartheid of economic restraint. Let us forge enduring alliance that will help us all to return to prosperity. Let us forge this alliance during these days here in Puerto Rico. This is my hope, that we can create a new spirit of cooperation, a spirit born under the sunny skies of Puerto Rico and spread up north along the Atlantic coast. I tell you before about discipline to success. The discipline not to get distracted, to maintain focus, to keep the attention on what is important. At all time, in upswings and in downturns. And making sure that we take full advantage of the time of limitation to tackle in the problems that the time of abundance allowed us to postpone. This is our agenda in Puerto Rico. That is the agenda that our good people ask us to undertake. In time of excess, leadership is a simple question. The tests come with constraints, with crises. We honor leaders that have led us through war, that have inspired us to overcome devastation, that have provide guidance in time of distress. These are times of limitations. Resources are scarce, but success is achievable. Government that remain committed and focused will succeed. Government who know what is it that they want to accomplish will make it. We will make it, and you will make it. And I think it's the correct time in our history to look to what Nelson Mandela shows the world. And he says, Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell, by how many times I fell down and got back up again.